welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sugars. My name is Nomzamo Shangase, and this is my YouTube channel where I speak about all things books, DIY, and lifestyle. If that is your kind of jam, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell to get notified every single time your homegirl posts a video. First of all, Happy New Year. I hope that you guys are good and you're well and you're safe. Today I have my all-in-one video for the year. I'm just going to be talking about my December wrap-up, going to be talking about my January TBR, talking about the goals that I have for my reading this year. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So in December, it was a ambitious, weird month for me. All my plans were kind of like shot. I had planned to read The Coven, read Sex and Vanity, and read Hauntings, and I kind of did, but the books that I ended up reading and finishing was the Maid series by Danielle Laurie. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the books. Just a little disclaimer, I want to say that you must check the trigger warnings for all these Maid series books. They have a lot of violence, and I think you should definitely check the trigger warnings because I think it's very important and you don't want to be triggered whilst you're still in the smuttiness, okay? The first one, which is The Sweetest Oblivion. As we follow Elaine and Nico. Elaine is a sweet girl. She follows the rules. She smiles when she's told to smile. She's a hopeless romantic. She was caught up in a scandal, but now people view her differently. In the mafia, her father is a made man. He's also like quite like a powerful man, like a big man. Our hero is Nico, who is a made man. He handles his business. He's controlling. He's arrogant, he's rude, and he is hotter than the sun. So Elaine's father made a deal with Nico to have an arranged marriage with Elaine's sister Adrienne. But you know, things happened. Like, what I really liked about this book was that the plot twist also was like, it was giving. You know, sometimes with romance, only there for the chemistry and the smuttiness, plots can always get lost in the way. Here, I was here for the plots, you know, like everything just made sense, everything flowed from the get-go. Like 10 pages in, already things happen. Enemies to lovers. So the back and forth that they have with each other, but you can just tell the tension just builds up and it gets hot. Smutty scenes and the love. I thought the love was kind of rushed, but also, you know, it doesn't matter. I thought this book was amazing. I really, really loved it. The second book in the Maid series is Sweetest Obsession, and these two characters they're like background characters from The Sweetest Oblivion. Diana is related to Nico. Christian is kind of like a dirty cop, but who works for the mafia, who's kind of like a made man also. It's very spicy. This book, this is some grown, smutty. I was here for it, okay? I loved it. This book is about Gianna and Christian, two characters. They've known for some reason they've known each other for years. Like, they've always bumped into each other and they've always had like great chemistry whenever they see each other. Gianna is a very messy, chaotic, very out there, very loud person. She does that to mask what's really going on inside and what she went through as a child. And then Christian is a very put together. He knows what he wants. Once he knows what he wants, he will work to get it. He wanted Diana the first moment that he saw her, and for years he obsessed. This man is going to therapy because of her. We see how Gianna actually kind of falls in love with him because Christian's POV, he has always been obsessed. He's always loved her. He's always known that he wants to be with her, even though they kind of like the opposite, kind of like grown shit because of the topics that were talked about, how they handled it. Like, it wasn't like child play, it wasn't puppy love kind of vibe. It was very realistic of two people who have been through a lot and now they're just coming together to actually build this thing. It gave me romance, it gave me smutty, it gave me the dark side of the mafia and of the things that, you know, they get through. So I really loved it. Last one is The Darkest Temptation, and this one we follow Miller and Ronan. Ronan is Christian's brother. What I forgot to tell you about Christian is that he is Russian, which also is like kind of a plus. Ronan is Christian's younger brother who lives in Russia and who is also kind of like a gangster there. He's kind of like a big guy there. He's this rich, very arrogant, very animated character, and I loved his character. It was very, very fun to read. I just didn't like what he got up to. Miller is this really sweet, always does what she's told type of girl. Her mom passed away when she was young. She was raised by her dad, but her dad is not always around. Her birthday, she decided that she's gonna run away and she's gonna go to Russia, actually dig and get to know about her mom, get to know about her dad, basically be Nancy Drew. that's what she wanted to do. And when she gets to Russia, it's a mess. It's a mess, okay? It's basically I'm falling in love with my kidnapper kind of vibe, and I will never fall in love with my kidnapper. Like, why in the hell? She was not treated badly, but also it was just like, it was touch and go. I didn't like this. This was my least favorite one. When Mila goes to Russia, she is found by Ronan because she gets in trouble, and then she's found by Ronan. Ronan actually has beef with Mila's father, so it's like works in his advantage, and he kidnaps Mila, and it becomes like a whole thing. Get a glimpse of Gianna and Christian. They come visit in Russia. We got to see how they were, and anyways, it was an okay book. I wasn't a big fan of the plot. Really enjoyed the characters and their bent towards each other, but other than that, nothing was special about it. Those are the books that I started and finished in December. This is Editing Zamo, and I just wanted to say that I missed one book. I also read The Score. I forgot the author of that book, but it is part of the Off Campus series. I jump started because I was looking for some smut. I wasn't in the mood for like a cute romance. I was looking for some smut, and I got exactly that. Not mistaken, it's the third book in the series. I really enjoyed that book. I really love the characters. The characters were lovable. That is one book that I forgot, so let's get right into the video. I'm just gonna say it's a bonus because I finished this book now in January. So I read The Coven by Kwazinkosi Ndlovu. Put his Instagram here, and you can order the book if you want. We'll still need to write a review about this book, so we'll see once I have all my thoughts all put together. I'll put it on my Instagram. I will do my January TBR. The only new book that I will be reading for this month is Mr. Loverman by Bernardine Everastro. Other than that, I'm going to be finishing the two books that I started in December, which is Hauntings and Sex and Vanity. Really beautiful. My goals for this year is to read 50 books. Last year I had set myself to read 35 books, and I read 34, which I'm proud of and I'm happy about. I want to read 50 books and am scared because I don't know. That is my first goal. My second goal is that I want to have a book journal. Either that or I buy exercise, and it's gonna be my book journal, which also I don't mind, but I would like to have those really nice curated book journals. Hopefully I find something though. Definitely my goal is very simple, easygoing. We chilled this year. We chilled, and we just letting the things speak for us instead of just us speaking a lot. I'm really excited for book world this year. There's so many books that are going to be coming out, so many great books that I want to read, so many things I want to do in terms of my channel. I'm looking forward to that. And so if you haven't subscribed already, please do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified every single time your homegirl post a video. And thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, sugars, thank you for watching. Bye.